it's Ricky, and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade vanilla extract. It's really easy to make, and it's so much more flavorful than the store-bought kind. It only takes 2 ingredients. The first are vanilla beans, and the second is alcohol, and I recommend vodka. The only supplies that you'll need is a cutting board, a knife, scissors, and a glass jar. This is the one that I prefer to use, but you could use any glass jar as long as it has a lid. You can even wash one out that you use for something else and reuse it. You can repurpose. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I only have 2 vanilla beans today. This is all I could get in today's time. And usually to fill this entire jar, I will use 4 whole vanilla beans. So today we're only going to make a half a batch. I prefer to use Madagascar vanilla beans, but there are many different ones out there. The first things that you should do is we're going to cut them open to get the flavor out. So we're going to use our knife, and we're going to just cut a slit down the center of each one. And it will open right up. And you'll see inside there, that's where all the vanilla beans, the goodness lives. I obviously didn't do a good job the first time, so let's try this again. Okay. And as soon as you open that up, you can smell, it smells delicious. And let's do it to the second one. Okay. And because I'm only going to fill this half full, I'm going to cut these in half today. You want the vodka to totally cover all of the vanilla bean, so I am going to cut these in half. Okay, so now I have my vanilla beans, and I've opened them up a little bit. See all the goodness inside. And I've cut them in half. Take just a moment to open these up, because you really want to make sure that all of the flavor gets inside the vanilla. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these right into my jar. Okay, and now I'm only going to fill my jar halfway with the alcohol. Okay, and I would recommend using a funnel if you have a small opening on the top of your jar. Now the type of vodka that you use, you do not have to use top shelf alcohol for this at all. The vodka is not the taste that you're going for. The vanilla will overpower anything with the vodka. So you could just get a cheap vodka. Now, we'll put the lid on, and we'll shake it up to get all that going. Now, on the internet, you might find some recipes that tell you to use 5, 6, 7, 8 vanilla beans. The more vanilla beans that you use, the sooner your vanilla extract will be ready for use. I prefer, because vanilla beans are quite expensive, I don't use as many, but I do let mine infuse for longer. So I will actually have this, this will not be ready until at least 3 to 6 months. But if you use more vanilla beans, let's say that you use 8 of them, it could be ready within 8 weeks. However, we can make this now, and it will be perfect for our winter baking. When it does get finished, I do transfer it into a little jar like this to put in my kitchen. This is all I have left. I did do the whole jar last time. This is all I have left. And this, I did make this. It does last me a long time. Obviously, I don't bake very much. But I did start this on December 26th of 2017. And while it's sitting in there in this jar the entire time, I do keep the vanilla beans in there the longer they sit in there, the more robust the flavor is going to be. And it's okay, you'll see that you have some vanilla beans floating around. To me, having that in your recipe just makes it even more tastier. So now what I do with this is I just take a Post-it note, put the date that I started on it, put it right on the side of this, and then you should keep it in a dark place, maybe in your pantry, until it's done. So this will be done in about 6 months, so right for winter baking. All right, well thanks, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you do use this in your winter baking and you're baking some goodies, stop in at the library when we're there and let me know how it is. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.